All right, guys, as I said, for those of you who are on Facebook, for those of you who are on Instagram, or you see this later, my name is Rachel Feldman, and you guys know we create done-for-you programs, content, list builders, workshops, programs, and we create all different lengths of programs. I like to call them gateway. Those gateway ones are anywhere from like 2 weeks, even one week to 21 days. These are your non-committal clients. These are the people who want to test you out. That could be a single session on your Work With Me page. So as I go through this, I want you actually to write down in a notebook and put down 2 sides, your Work With Me, your groups. Those groups can be offline, just like I did. Those groups do not have to be online. So if you're wondering, can I make it as an offline coach? Of course. I just talked to one of my very successful one-on-one clients, and she's like, I am literally buying the Reboot program, which you can see at yourhealthcoachbiz.com, because she said, I need a 4-month program. And I'm not only going to use this on my Work With Me page, but I'm also going to do groups locally. So think about your non-committal or your entry. Brendan Bouchard even talks about this. For somebody who doesn't know you or you haven't built a trust factor, what is that low cost program? And also think about the different buyer psychology archetypes. The person who needs to, get to know you first, test you out. That's why I adopted the one single session, the 60-minute. We know nothing gets fixed in 60 minutes, but how many of you also have clients who didn't want to do one-on-one, didn't need to do one-on-one. They just needed a jumpstart session. They didn't need to talk about their childhood stuff. They didn't need to deep dive, or maybe they even came to you, and I had a client for 3 years like this, who came to me as a single session each month. So I want you to think about different personalities. The personality, and I always call them Jack, Sally, and let's just say Karen. Jack is all in for your 4 or 6 month program. He's ready to do whatever. He's been told he has cholesterol issues. He's been told he's, has congestion in his heart. He's been told all these different things. But Sally's like a mom, and she just feels crazy busy, and she feels really overwhelmed. Well, Sally might be like, I do want to work with you, but I just have like 3 kids. I feel crazy all the time. I just don't know if I can commit. It's a big word. I don't know if I can commit. She has the money, but she doesn't have enough money really for even a 4-month. So you say, you know what, look, I also have a mom's group. Hint, hint. And we do this, and we meet, offline. We meet, and I also have a 1 month. Let's kind of get you jump started. Let's come in, clean out the cabinet, show you the healthy foods to give you energy. Let's talk about also like swapping out some of those foods for your kids and some healthy probiotics and omegas, the basics. Then you have Jane. Jane is the A-type personality. Jane is not really into sitting down with somebody one-on-one. She's more of what I call the marathon runner, the groupie. She loves running by herself, but she also does love participating. She goes to CrossFit. Jane is not the perfect match for one-on-one. She may know that she needs to be working with somebody one-on-one, but she will never work with you for 4 or 6 or even 3 months. So the question is, before I show you the programs, ask yourself on your Work With Me, do you have options financially to fit different people? The sole reason that I came out with groups was because some people can afford me. And I was even charging that $197 that we were advised when I first came out of school. So do you have other options? Do you have a do-it-yourself product? Do-it-yourself or products don't just have to be network marketing products. That could be a low-cost product, such as any of our opt-in freebies, like the 7-day, anti-aging jumpstart. That could be the 5-day clean eating. That could be our brand new ketogenic 5-day eating plan, the skinny dress challenge because holidays are coming up, or even a 14-day grain-free or paleo program, or the detox, especially if your other programs are longer, such as what? 6 weeks or 2 months or 3 months. Whether it's a group, whether it's a mastermind, whether you do masterminds leading to retreats, anything, or maybe you have a membership. So I want you to think about not only what you are doing now, but where are you going in 2019? I talk to a lot of coaches who say, I am exhausted. I'm exhausted. And that is why you see that so many of us are moving into group coaching or even into a membership. I want you to just think of a few numbers before I deep dive in. If you have a membership for $17 and your goal is 50 people, that's 850 times 12. That's 10,200. We have many people have taken the mindset makeover, the brand new 4-month reboot could not only be in your one-on-one, but also in a membership. Again, one program, 2 ways. You could even have the 6-month hormone or the 12 module because we did it module based. Again, 2 ways, one program. Actually 3 ways, a membership. You could also have this as a 6-month. You can also have this as a group leading to a mastery with you or leading to a 5-person. There are endless possibilities. So I really want you to think about where do you need to go in 2019 and what are you setting yourself up for in January or February? Some of you are brand new. You might be brand new coaches. You are trying to launch your website. What list builders do you have? What opt-in freebies? Do you have a bundle on the front? So that where are you leading them to? Do you have the opt-in page and the thank you email? And then are you leading them to a one-on-one strategy session? Or are you leading them to a master class or a workshop? Are you leading them to a group program? Or are you leading them to a low-cost program, Gateway? Or are you leading them to what we call a tripwire? This is something that's so high value. Ryan Deiss is known for this. So high value, such as a combination mini program with a workshop and video. Wow. Just imagine getting a 7-day program or a 14 with a video for $17. And then where are you leading them? To a longer program. 7-day sugar cleanse at $17 with a video leads them to what? 6-week sugar repair, or leads them to the mindset, or leads them to our 60-day weight loss, or leads them to the reboot. That is the power of a tripwire. It's pulling somebody in so they get excited, you build trust, they see how amazing your content is. Or for those of you specializing in the niche of anti-aging, the Anti-Aging Jumpstart, where are you leading them? What are you teaching them? Funnel hacking can be really exciting. For those of you new, I suggest keep it simple. Think, if somebody enters my freebie, where am I taking them? What is option 1? Option 2? Is option 1 a one-on-one? And if they can't afford me, where are they going? You can get very strategic with that. You can go for downsells. You can go for upsells. But if marketing is new for you, keep it simple. Get people on the phone. Those of you who want to make $5,000 a month, you need to be talking to at least 10 people a week. So where are you going to find them? That is why we have workshops. That's why our programs come with PowerPoints for workshops. That's why list building, even if you're working offline, is vital and essential. So I want you to really think as we are going through these programs and thinking about who am I working with? What are their 5 main problems? Your problems are what match your opt-in freebies or your workshops. How do you get strategy sessions? You show up on a live, or you have a blog that's written with a call to action leading them to what? Sign up for a strategy session, come to a free group, check out this video that I did, or sign up for this program. It's so that you're constantly making your work for you instead of what? Spending 25 to 50 hours creating a program, or 5 to 10 creating a PowerPoint, or 250 plus getting an ebook designed, all that jazz. So with that being said, my name is Rachel Feldman. We are going to take a look at programs that you see here. Just again, if you are brand new to checking us out, these are the programs at yourhealthcoachbiz.com. You will see, if you're confused about why we do this, go to the start here. The start here is going to tell you the basics. If you're a new coach, why we have set this up, because when I was a health coach, I realized how long it takes to create and test recipes, how long it takes to put materials together, and how I felt just like I was in 80 different places because I didn't have a system for my clients. You may be very successful right now, but you're looking to optimize and automate. You may not be actually making any money, and you're looking to actually speak clearly to your niche and have a really great work with me so you have better conversions. Or maybe you just don't even know where to find clients, and you don't have the confidence because you don't have a workshop, the 1 to 2 signature workshops to go in and pitch to a doctor, chiropractor's office, acupuncturist, health food store, gym, juicing place, all the places that I did. I suggest at least 1 to 3 opt-in freebies. Every social media post doesn't mean it has to have an opt-in page, guys. Some of my best, and I did this, was testing. Under every social media post. Remember, they don't opt in just because you say, here's the greatest, opt-in freebie, which you will see all our opt-in freebies here. They opt in because you say, when I was struggling with my autoimmune or digestive issues, I found that I tried everything. And one of the things that really worked for me was trying ketogenic. If you want to check it out, click here. That can just be a form. Same thing with our gut challenge or sugar challenge. Imagine using that as a lead magnet to get people and create the buzz and excitement in December, the first week, second week, and then leading them to a January launch, or kicking off with a challenge and converting them. I want you to also think about what are the problems that your people have. You may work with really busy moms. Are they struggling with thyroid issues? Is it anti-aging? Are you right now in the world of CBD oil? And that is your MLM, and you want to infuse that, or you want to educate people. Is it clean eating? Do you want to do a shopping tour? So you really want to sit there and look at the different freebies and choose them strategically. Right now we have a 4-day holiday survival guide. This is perfect. Everyone has right now holidays. So think about what is really going to work for you and what you need to get. Then when you're sitting there up leveling, this is when you're comfortable with 1, 2, 3 funnels. This is when you're comfortable. You understand your buckets, meaning you know your niche. I knew I worked with people with an autoimmune. I knew one was detox and cleansing. I knew another was gut health. I discovered when I was not making money in the second year and people kept asking me to do weight loss, I added weight loss there. Those were my 3 buckets. Those became my 3 different funnels. Still you, it's still the same message. I didn't deviate from my niche, but I realized many people with autoimmune, even though that was not my story, were struggling with weight. But the way that I positioned it to align with my story and my soul, which is what I always talk about, is don't run somebody else's blueprint unless it feels right for you. I said I have a different approach to weight loss. It's through the power of gut health. When you're in automation, this is when you have a CRM that's a tag-based. You can do things such as downsells, upsells. You're really looking at this more as strategy instead of just, wow, somebody opted in, I'm building my list. You're looking at communicating with them, the segmentation. Did they land on that page? Did they convert? You're doing retargeting. And so that's when I say we have tons of opt-in freebies feeding in multiple different places. And that's exactly how I built my list organically. Even at that time when I wasn't in full automation, but I built my list organically to 7,000 because I had so many opt-in freebies. And as I got visible with authority, because people don't just buy a program, that is not what builds authority. People buy you, your message, and what you stand on as the system that got you better. What is the system you're taking your clients through? What is it that you want to promote that then still, say you're doing a launch in January. Are you upselling them to your one-on-one? I hope so. Maybe you're not seeing one-on-one clients anymore, but you are thinking about where do they go next? What is the next place for them? That is when you're really getting into the automation, or the person who attended a webinar. You're having, they didn't convert, or they didn't want to buy this. Then you come in with the email 2 weeks later. So I see that you didn't, you came to the webinar or a week later or 2 weeks after your emails are done. So you came to the webinar, but I see that you didn't buy. I have a membership. Again, we go back to that price. It's even just say it's $27 because you buy programs to fill up. So you're not just giving calls, you're giving content. That 27 times, let's say 50 people. 1350 times 16,200. So now what I'm going to do is actually share the program so you can see what are the options for you to save time. It's exactly what my client said today. She said, I'm going on vacation. I am launching. I know that I don't have time. So I'm so happy that you came out with the reboot program. So let's take a look at that first. And I am going to go over some of the old goodies. Remember, you can get fast action bonuses if you buy today. It's really exciting. There's some amazing ones. You not only get the pictures of these Insta stories. So if you go to your Health Coach Biz, you'll see it pop up. But you literally will also get the link to it. So it's just a home run plus a brochure, guys. I mean, it's really endless. So right here, you're going to see this is module based. For those of you running a membership, this is awesome. For those of you even running this in an online group, awesome. 2 ways. 3, one-on-one. 4 is that you could run an offline group. 5, you can even do, this as cooking modules, cooking classes, and say, you know what, I'm going to take this program for those of you who are cooking based. I'm going to take this program and every month we're going to do a shopping tour and cooking. So you're going to meet, and you can even take these PowerPoints right here. I'll show you how beautiful they are. These PowerPoints right here. And you can pre-record it, or you can have everyone on, but then of course do what? Have it be evergreen, which means that you don't have to do it again. So you're educating them on the basics. I'm going to show you this module 1 and the guide and what this is all about. Again, this is a 4-month program. I haven't seen any other 4-month programs, or even 6, let alone even 3 months, except for us with Mindset Makeover that has recipes. So this is about a daily schedule. It's about teaching, and I wish I had this when I first graduated. It's like the basics. I want you to be healthy, so let's go on the basics. Tongue scraping, skin brushing. What is clean eating? We as coaches say this all the time, but do our clients really know what clean eating is? So how do we give that advice? Why do we have to have those organic foods? We live in a world of mystery illness. We live in a world where our clients aren't just coming to us anymore for weight loss. Why are they having weight problems? Are there hormone issues? Is there gut issues? Is there mindset issues that are affecting that? Is there stress? Is there adrenal? Is there cortisol? Weight loss or any issue these days is not just single focused anymore. That's why if you don't know your niche, or you find, like I did, that your niche has many layers, because my journey was many layers. That's why I always say, look at the program that will serve your many layers. This is exactly the quality of information we put. This program gives you homework and action steps. So what's great about that is if you're working one-to-one, or if you're even working in any capacity in a membership, here is your homework. You give them clear action steps. Module 2, same thing. You have a PowerPoint. And again, you can see these sneak peeks on yourhealthcoachbiz.com. But I want you even to think, how long would it take you to find the pictures? How long would it take you to put this together? This is about saving time. Time. So you have an 11 slide PowerPoint. You can add to that. It's very easy. Once, of course, you have the template, everything is easy. That's why we say we save you time. Whether it's a newsletter package you need from us, a blog package, opt-in freebies, workshops. Of course, you're going to add in your own special sauce, because you're different from other coaches. And each one of you have different strengths, or different certifications, or you're functional medicine doctors, or nutritionists, or chiropractors, or you do yoga, all different things. But this gives you the template to start. So it takes it also by weeks. Again, you could extend this. This is really your own template to do what you want to do. How do you become a label detective? I think that's a huge thing. We think just because we hear this food is great, it's great for everyone. I'm allergic to quinoa. I'm allergic to chia seeds. I'm allergic to nuts. So for me, one man's food is another man's poison. That's why I've always adhered to a non-dogmatic approach to eating, which is why this program, we have an omnivore and a vegetarian. You may have clients who they've been vegetarian and they're just maybe not feeling great, or maybe they want to be vegetarian, but they're just not there yet. So the beauty about our programs is we have a vegan program, Reset Your Life in 21 Days. We have many vegetarian programs that can be easily swapped, like Revitalize. There are a few recipes with eggs. We also have our many grain-free programs, Eat for Energy and Emotional Eating. We have our Clean Eating Detox, and we have our Winter Detox and Clean Eating, which is grain-free. So you really want to think, actually, what do not only you believe, but also what do your clients need? Sometimes we really miss the mark. So we felt that in module 3, because as we surveyed you guys, we realized so many of you were having clients with hormonal issues. They couldn't figure out the root cause, or they were doing something, they were doing a program with you, it worked and it stopped working. I'm not a hormone specialist, but this was a huge part of my journey. And I wish that I really had this information. The goal of my health coaching practice was to inform and educate, so that somebody didn't have to come and find the information. So that's why we start with gut. We empower, we teach. And then we go right into understanding, and also all the probiotic foods and where to find them and what they're called, so that you don't have to spend time like I did going around and trying to put that onto a document. So it goes right into hormones. And then we have module 4. And again, if you're just checking this out or you're coming in, I'm just showing you all the programs that we just released for the Winter Den-Free programs. And this one, same thing, comes with a PowerPoint. This is about maintenance for life. This is about how do you travel? How do you eat out? How do you eat intuitively? How do you support a clean diet and a clean life? And so when I look at this one, I feel like this could even be extended and even an upsell to, hey guys, who needs an extra month together to make sure we solidify this work? So that is one of my favorite programs. Again, just to even show you how amazing this is, you have the 2 recipe guides. I mean, just to show you how unbelievable this is, these are all the recipes, guys. Now, what's great about this is everything is in Word document, so you can edit. But see how simple those recipes are for your clients? And who wouldn't love an orange mint spinach salad? These are the omnivore, but we also have the vegetarian to go with it. This is clean living. This is the undiet. This is the eat healthy and you know, let go of that mentality. And even our weight loss programs, like our brand new 21-day new you weight loss, or a 60-day or a 7-day easy weight loss. That is about an approach to changing your thinking, changing your mindset. So you'll see 4 months. Each month is 1 and 2, and we have done the shopping list. Everything is mapped out, planned out for you. It's really amazing. See how simple that is? So that is one of my brand new favorites. That doesn't even cover the business materials. The business materials, guys, are not seasonal based, and they're not program specific per se. We do theme it, and you will see even here, reasons to eat clean for a lifetime. Putting that PowerPoint together, you have an entire script. That is PowerPoint to go and what? Pitch to a possible referral partner. This is how you start to build up your referral network, which means what? More strategy sessions, more alliances, possibly even JVing a program. And that's where I built my authority, so that in the down times, there are always down times in the online market. In those down times, I never had a downtime. In the down times, like December, you know, unless you're doing a very short program in the beginning. But for a lot of you, you're building authority, you're creating the buzz. You're maybe doing like a giveaway or a list builder so that you can set the stage for a January launch. I never was down in December because I worked with so many gyms, and we did like 7-day, you know, get your body back. But I also have a lot of coaches who buy programs now because US Thanksgiving is coming, and they do like a cyber special. They do a 7-day, like get your body back right after Thanksgiving. So that's where I love like the skinny dress, or even the 5-day slim down, any of those kind of programs. You have 20 blogs. Even this, guys, this is just such a time saver for you. This is a time saver for you. Here's a program that you can serve not only a family, because when you're working, especially with moms, you're thinking about the family. When you're working even with anybody, you want to, of course, just have this appeal not only to your niche, but go in and change, you know, the title for better search engine optimization. Add in your own special sauce, or do a little video. Again, blog, video, lead, call to action. And that's why we lead you, or we provide for you right here in the business folder, 2 opt-in freebies. How to learn how to de-stress, stay motivated at work, or you find some of the opt-in freebies in the other ones that you love. We have our brand new gut challenges. I mean, we have a clean eating, a sugar, and a gut challenge. Even just to show you here, for many of you where gut is your specialty, or where people don't even know that gut is an issue, you can lead this in and say, you know what, for everyone, or how I would, For everyone who is just struggling with exhaustion, bags in the eyes, poor skin, rashes, hair falling out, autoimmune. I mean, you can list almost everything, because I do believe in what Hippocrates says, all disease begins in the gut. They will learn how to, 5 things that will impact, 5 ways to improve gut flora, 5 techniques to support the gut. So you can see just right here, probiotic sources, supplements. I mean, you're giving them a one-stop shop to what they need to do on each day, how to improve, and little action steps. So that is 5 days. Plus they have a little cute journal. And then plus you have a business folder. You have 5 days of support emails, guys. That's 5 days. That means that you are not needing to hire a copywriter. You are not needing to write them yourself. These could be put into a Facebook forum, or this could be Automation Nation. So I want you to just think of how simple this could make. This could even be your main lead magnet. Funnel 1, main lead magnet, gut challenge. Leads to even a landing page where at the end, or even if you want to lead to a landing page, materials and even videos. This is when you really get into the funnel hacking and the strategy and making your work for you. You could have a video every night, a webinar in there, and then it becomes evergreen. That could lead them to whatever, again, is the journey. Is it a 2-week paleo grain-free? Is it a detox? So this is where you can start to then segment or have different stacks running off of one freebie. Is it detox? Is it paleo? Or maybe it's not either of those for you. It's eat for energy or it's a detox. Or it could be leading to your one-on-one, and that could be the gut health program, the gut restore program. So remember, when you're segmenting, you could even in your email say, click here to schedule a strategy session with me. You then, through that behavior, you could even say, what are you more interested in? Send a survey. Then you're segmenting them after they go through the challenge. And again, that can all be done in tag-based automation. That is true funnel hacking. But if you're thinking and you're a new coach, I really suggest just thinking, where is this challenge? Okay, challenge is going. Where am I taking them? What am I launching next? And if they're not going to go to either the group or the one-on-one, do I have another opportunity, the big O for them? You have social media promotion package, everything you see on the sneak peek. But I wanted to just show you how amazing that is and the different ways to use that. It could be an opt-in freebie. It could be a video series. It could be a funnel that is evergreen, leading people into a do-it-yourself. Remember, I love do-it-yourselves as 7 to 21 days. That could be an evergreen Facebook ad with a video series leading them into the paleo program, leading them into a seasonal detox, leading them into eat for energy. That could even be leading them into a gut mastery course that you're doing for 8 weeks. And so that could be, if you don't have it up yet, get on my VIP list. Or maybe you're doing the gut health because you're all about sugar, or you're all about working with athletes and high performance. Think about who you want to work with and what are the 5 problems that they have. They might not even know they have gut issues. You have to be what I said, the dot connector. Or there is the no sugar challenge. Love this. Because think about it, guys. Who doesn't have a sugar problem? That's why sometimes we overcomplicate our niche. We overcomplicate things. Who doesn't have a sugar problem? Start thinking about just the basics. So we want to educate first. We then want to say, okay, how do you deal with sugar cravings? How do you get off sugar? Now, the gut health, the gut challenge also has 10 recipes. We gave someone a typical sugar-free day. And again, if you are omnivore, switch it out. Dinner instead could be lentils with Brussels sprouts. Breakfast could be quinoa and hemp seeds and shredded apple. I did this all day and all night with my clients Your clients, not everyone's going to be just exactly a textbook client. You have to learn how to not only meet them where they are, but how many of us have clients that hated cooking or they're busy? They maybe only can cook twice a week. So teach them how to batch cook. Teach them how to make this doable for their really busy life. But most importantly, teach them the basics. Let me just take you down to where you can see. I mean, look how, guys, this is 24 pages. Then we have all these amazing recipes. So it's just a win-win. Again, that could be a challenge. That could even be an opt-in with different messages. Do you want my sugar-free recipes? Or join, this could be a lead magnet into your free group. We all sit there and think, how do I get clients? How do I get clients? This could even be a webinar. You can do a whole webinar on getting off sugar and how you did and give this as a gift. Even for your webinar that you maybe do on sugar, because you're leading people to a sugar program, or you're leading them to the 21-day new you weight loss, or you're leading them to eat for energy, or you're leading them to a January program, your webinar on sugar, their gift can be this. And you come in and you bring them into what? Bring them into a forum, or you do this offline and you nurture them so they get to see how you are, how you operate, how you function. That's how clients fall in love with us. Bear with me one sec. Oops. Let me just see, by accident, there I go. Sorry about that. Then I have so many coaches who have loved our 7-day Ketogenic Jumpstart that's more module based. So remember, that 7-day has 4 PowerPoint presentations. Many people have turned that into more of like a mini membership, almost like with ClickFunnels or Kartra or Teachable, where you're teaching them. So they upsell. That's just the entry point. They upsell to either the 6-week sugar repair or keeping them totally ketogenic with the Ketogenic Made Easy program. This one we wanted to do because so many people have just said, I have my clients, they love ketogenic, I do, but they're really scared. They're thinking that they can't, do it. So we wanted to show how easy it is and how delicious this can be for people who are thinking that they're going to eat nothing. We kept it between 20 to 25 carbs a day. And they have a shopping list. They also have a recipe guide. So in your guide, not only showing them, what this is like to go ketogenic, but you're also giving them recipes. So this is 29 pages of information. Again, anything can be amended. Our name is nowhere. We want you to buy it, brand it, and to implement it. And you will see, here's all the recipes. That could be used as a giveaway. That could be used in so many different ways. The social media post. Imagine seeing these cute ones on Instagram. Imagine even seeing, them on Facebook, Pinterest. How many of you go to Pinterest when you're searching for something? I do. Imagine using those as even just recipes and making little like recipe cards. Then I want to also show you the New You weight loss. A lot of people have asked us about this. You have 2 recipe guides, omnivore, vegetarian. I'm going to show you the vegetarian. We pride ourselves in beautiful covers. And also in making simple, very, very simple, just recipes for your clients. So here are your juices. It goes, let me just even show you. We have dinner, black bean salad, and potato burrito. So a client asked me this morning, will my client lose weight? And I said, this weight loss program is about transforming our habits, because when we stop overeating, when we stop stress eating, when we stop eating gluten and processed foods, we automatically lose weight. So here's an Italian veggie salad, quinoa, sesame brown rice pasta with roasted broccoli, coconut curry beans. You'll see, I just want to get to some of the, see how simple that is? Because our clients are busy. We're all busy. We are a reflection of our clients. So this is just a simple meal, but also tasty. I often see people who will overeat and stress eat when they feel like they are not eating enough food. So yes, does cooking any recipe feel like maybe it might be too much for our clients? But I always tell coaches, especially, when you ask in our private forums, I always say, guys, stop thinking that way. Teach them how to do it with ease. So this program is about, it's that new you. It's the importance of goal setting. And of course, you're going to see some common themes, but we don't overlap the word, the content. One of the things that I wanted to put in here, because we all have done, these kind of new you programs. But what I really wanted to just bring forward was, focusing on these small milestones. And what does that actually mean? So to be SMART, like specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and timely. And really to get your client to think about that. And so whether you did this offline or online, you could even break this down in so many different ways. You could even take if you did this in a membership, you could even take some of this and break this down into teachable, and have different documents and handouts that are more broken down with little videos, giving them homework, giving them action steps, knowing your program. There's their daily life. And this was a big one I wanted to add. My biggest struggle as being, a busy entrepreneur mom and running a business is having that daily schedule. What do I do? When do I exercise? What do I do? And we all struggle with that. So we put in a schedule. Again, going back to kind of homework, because I love action steps. I think we as people, even if we don't love homework, we love those kind of action steps. So your healthy schedule, natural ways to increase metabolism, because when we surveyed, we heard a lot of people struggled with metabolism. They want to know metabolism disrupting foods. And again, we get back into the hormone, how to balance your blood sugar, because when we do that, we naturally lose weight. When we stop eating the foods that are disrupting the metabolism, we burn fat. So it's natural ways. We provide natural solutions, but we also recap week 1 so that your client does not feel overwhelmed. The third week, and again, same thing with a funnel. After this, you can upsell them to a 3-month mastery with you, a 4-month, your one-on-one. We wanted to touch on adrenal health because so many people suffer with adrenal health and they don't even, adrenal insufficiency, they don't even know it. And that affects the digestion, that affects the hormones, that affects the blood sugar stabilization, that affects the gut. So we can't just anymore look at this one piece fix. It's not just anymore about not eating XYZ. It's about really looking at our clients as unique individuals. And so we wanted to talk again about some adrenal health and thyroid health and hormone testing so that your client is armed to be able to take this material even to their doctor, their naturopath, their functional medicine practitioner, and to, really get better for a lifetime instead of you feeling like you need to do it all because that's when we step out of our zone of coaching. So you will see we put in information about the adrenals, and also to show them what that actually looks like. If I would have had this a long time ago, I wouldn't have had to search and search and search on Google and the internet, and I wouldn't have felt disempowered or scared, which most of our clients feel, because we felt that. And some of us were still in our health journey feel that as well. So this program, how can you use it? One, you can do this in your one-on-one. I love the either single session or work with me for a month. Two, this could be an online or an offline group, or an offline group with an online component. Three, you could also set this up in a course-based. You can use the Facebook unit section. You could use Teachable, Thinkific, ClickFunnels. You can even make a membership in the back, or you can even just keep it simple and send Dropbox links. You could also do this as a video course. There are so many ways that you can use programs. You can do this even, like I said earlier, as cooking, shopping tours, groups at a gym. And this is why you start now going and reaching out to gyms and saying, I've got this amazing 21-day program. Same thing with the 60-day weight loss journey. I did 90-day transformations. Same thing with 21-day clean eating. These are all opportunities for you to reach out and co-collaborate. Make sure that you have the JV contracts in place and a non-disclosure. But these are all opportunities for you to make sure that you have a sustainable business. Unless, again, that you're paying for paid traffic or Google ads, or that you're doing Instagram ads, or you just have a great conversion, which one of my clients, she just is unbelievable at conversion. We have the Sugar Repair, which is a 6-week. We have Restore Your Gut, which is an 8-week. I find that both of those programs, they are great to do in groups. Sugar Repair, I would say, is pretty easy to do in a group. I think gut, from having gut issues, that's a very specific thing. And so I find that doing that one-on-one is more effective. And keep in mind, as being a gut specialist myself, the biggest mistake I made was to say I'm a gut specialist. Nobody knew what that was. So I had to say, when my gut was out of balance, this is what life looked like for me. I had food allergies, food intolerances, I had foggy brain, I had low sex drive, I had adrenal issues, which looked like this. I had thyroid issues, hormonal. So just remember, you have to be the educator. This is a really cute one, I thought, for, a lead magnet in, if you're especially working with, just anybody who loves chocolate, but especially women, families, stress eaters. We feel often that, we feel deprived. And so we wanted to put together a recipe book of 20 recipes. This could also be a cooking series. I did so many workshops where I made protein balls, I made drinks. This could also be a free gift. I partnered with a lot of cycle places, gyms, and I had vendor tables. This could be a free gift for those of you who are doing vendors and you're working offline, who wouldn't want to sign up for this. This could also be a free gift as you're planning out your January Valentine's Day. So the biggest thing about having a sustainable coaching practice, guys, is the plan. That's why we launch in November, so that you can start to strategically plan what you're doing so that you actually launch the right way, so that you don't feel overwhelmed, so that you can time block and compartmentalize the different things you need to do, because there are different moving parts of your business. That brings us to, let me just make sure we covered the new ones. But you see how many we have. That brings us actually to the, there's Winter Detox. I'm going to show you Rockstar. You get 2 recipes, guys, omnivore, vegetarian. You also get a detox version and a clean eating version. This is really important, guys, because a lot of you, detox, you find is just not a word that works with your tribe, even though that is important to you. I keep saying this to a lot of coaches, and I always say, what is the problem? Don't think about the solution. And they say, well, it was the power of raw foods and detox. And I say, but what were the stages that got you there? Because if you were addicted to sugar, if it was gluten, if it was this, if it was, not even knowing what foods inflamed your body, you may want to start at something for the masses. I'm not saying weight loss. When I say masses, the mass problem that they're having. And take the time now to do the surveying or run, some different, opt-in freebies so you can really decipher and decide, or do a beta test group for a week and give them a program in exchange for marketing suggestions. Our recipe guides are amazing. You will take your clients through a 14-day program. They have recipes for all of that. They will be taking away foods for 7 days and then adding back in foods, to see if they actually have that intolerance. One of them is even grains. I remember when my body was so inflamed that the grains inflamed me. So the goal of this is to teach people, as you see, we add in soy, we add in dairy, we add in grains. When I ran this with my clients, I actually said, you know what, guys, for those of you who know that you have intolerances, let's extend the detox. And let's also pick out foods, maybe the ones that you feel, you just don't know, such as a nightshade, or are you intolerant to citrus? So you will see here, we talked about thyroid, we talked about adrenals. Again, that's a big topic because I feel that we are coming in this stage of awareness about these issues, and that we have to really, introduce our clients to a knowledge that they're not getting, or to the information they don't know where to find, because there's so much information out there. The detox has such great stuff. Again, it can be easily used, reused. You have 15 recipe photos. I'm even going to just show you how beautiful these are. Imagine seeing that on IG. Think of how much you pay for photos. Imagine seeing this on Pinterest. So when you think of using these programs, I use the detox as just a staple in my one-on-one. And because I wanted to teach people about contrast showering, I want to teach people simple ways to move their lymphatic system. This is also seasonal-based eating based on John Juilliard's Ayurvedic chart. So if you're like me and you believe in seasonal eating, look how gorgeous that is, guys. Or even if you're doing this for yourself, this is such a great opportunity for you to provide this for your client. Or maybe you want to create a membership that has 4 seasonal detoxes, or takes them through what we call the hero journey. And that hero journey could be that maybe it's clean eating, or maybe it's detox, and then they move to the next phase that got you better, you feel that your clients are asking for or desire. And so that whole year, you sell in actually quarters instead of just selling month to month. There are many different ways to set up memberships. I would say for those starting, you don't need to have a SAM cart, or you don't need to have anything, an advanced shopping cart. Look at Stripe or PayPal. It's very simple. You just need to look at the platform that you're delivering materials. But look how beautiful that is. Again, seasonal, amazing foods to support our adrenals, bladder health. That is an adrenal love right in one cup. So if you have any questions, I am going to be showing the hormone program in another video. So please let us know if you have any questions about the programs. Just go to yourhealthcoachbiz.com drop the information or your question right on the sales page. And the bonuses this season are amazing. Not only do we have our first 250, but from now until the end of launch, you have the chance to get some fast action bonuses. It's really great. And remember, your business is not going to run itself. You have to get really clear on what you want to say and say it with conviction. You know, some people have a really clear story, and some of you are like, you know, like many of the coaches I serve who you're just fed up. You're fed up with the system. You're fed up that it costs a lot to buy organic food. Stand with conviction on what you want to help people and stop overthinking, and make sure that you also are crafting that business that works for not only your bandwidth, but your message, and that you have exactly what I said on yourhealthcoachbiz.com. You know, do you have enough PowerPoints or freebies to really create the longevity you need and to appeal to the different pain points and personalities? The second part of that is we also have systems. We've set these up strategically based on different problems, quote unquote, like niche, like sugar, clean eating, gut, ketogenic. But we can also make a special VIP system for you as well. And we give you a blanket 15% discount over the whole. So please feel free to reach out to us with any questions. My name is Rachel Feldman, and I just get super pumped to help coaches like myself, like you, to be able to go out there, be armed with the material so that you can do the work you need to do. Stop sitting in front of the computer, creating programs, creating all that stuff, and spend more time out there creating referral relationships, networking, finding clients, showing up, practicing your niche message, practicing just speaking from a place that really resonates with people. All right, guys, I hope that you have an amazing day, and I will talk to you guys soon. All right, see you in our exclusive private forum. I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful day. Bye, guys.